Hello out there, my friends. How is everyone today? So again, I'm back to continue with our canvas, and by now you've had, I think, video 5 where, you know, up to now we've painted or did our background color, mixing those, you know, paints as you seen in the video. And I started to do some of the detail work, you know, the stenciling. And for this one in particular, I used, let me bring it out so you can see it. I used the gold, the liquid gold leaf, and that one is brass. That's the one I used for that particular, you know, design right there. Now I'm going to be working on the bricks. I also did some dotted areas where the flourishes are going to be with the same paint, okay? And now we're going to just basically work on just on our bricks. And this is not my brush, so you're going to be needing a brush that is about this thin. Let me see if you can see that right there. Very, very thin. Because if it's very long and thick, you're going to end up going out of it. You just need to go over, you know, this area. I think I'm out of frame there. Let me see. Let me move some stuff in here so we can have more framework in here. There we go. So as we're working on our stenciling, you know, you just don't want to go over too much. I mean, I'm not being extremely careful, but I just don't want to be sloppy either. So, alright, so I'm going to mix some of my paints that I have. I just grabbed some, okay? So I'm going to start with this one. It's like a pearl. Don't worry, it's not going to be pearl. And I have, excuse me, I have to get some of this out. It's kind of dry. I don't even know if I have enough of this brown one. Oh, it's enough because it's so dark. You don't want to put too much. Let's see, can you see? Yeah, I'll do it in front of you, and then I'll go back and frame. And a little bit of more of that gold metallica. Really, I should store them upside down, but you know, I never learn. And I had a little bit of this. I think I'm going to add this red to it. Well, this one doesn't give you the name of it. Oh yeah, it's Rouge, Cardinal Rouge. I feel like saying Moulin Rouge. Okay, so by now you realize how crazy I am, right? Okay, so I am going to start mixing, and for this I need my bigger brush. And because I don't want to just do everything brown, I want to have a little bit of pizzazz into the bricks. So that's the reason behind this, okay? I hope you can see that color. I think I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see more details. There. A little better there, I think. Right there. And do I absolutely mix them all the time? No. I like to, when I see extra little colors that pop up here and there, to me that just creates a little bit of a motif. So yeah, I'm not worried about that at all. Just gives it a little extra look. Okay, so I think I'm good there. This is my mixing brush. Now I need to get the one that I'm basically going to utilize. You're going to start to see this, all these bricks. They're hard to see there because, well, they're kind of bland, you know. And you need to get very little. I think I want more brown. It's too much on the pink side. Right. Sorry. Yeah, it's a little too on the pinky side, and pink is okay, but not for this particular project. I don't think I want that. Let me get some paper here. And who knows, it might look good too, you know, but oh yeah, I like this much better. Much better. So I'm going to leave some streaks of the red and pinkish there. Alright, let's try this again. It's still on the pinkish, but it's kind of brownish now, so you know, and I'm trying to be careful, but not, you know, not extra careful. There's a little extra brick there, and there's a little one there, just a tiny bit there. Okay. Am I on frame? Yeah, I think so still. You know, sometimes when I'm trying to edit my videos, and I'm just talking away and all this and that, and then before I notice, I'm like, I'm not even in frame. You probably are saying, move, so we can see what you're doing. I get so distracted when I'm working, you know, so into the project that I forget that it's not just my project. So that's you know, it kind of tells you how much I'd like to do this. So. Does that mean that I'm going to leave him like this all the time? I don't know. I have no clue. I could change my mind at a drop of a hat, I can tell you that. I've been known for that. Okay, so since you already are going to see what I've done in here, I am going to turn off the camera and just finish all the bricks and then come back and talk to you about our next step. See you in a bit. Alright, my friends, I am back. I've done all the bricks and I'm working on the flowers. Let's see if you can see there it is. So let me zoom out so you can see a little bit more of what I've done. Oops, sorry. Of everything that I've done. I've done the bricks with the colors that you saw me mix. And after I done the bricks, I also did the flowers with the same color. And afterwards, whatever was left, I added more brown, like just pure brown on it, and just lightly went over the bricks so as they would so they look like they have like a shadow, you know, because in real life when you see bricks, they're not all one color. They have like variations of it. And on the flowers, I am doing the same thing. I use that base color that I use on the bricks, and I'm going over with some red, just plain red. Where is it? That's the rouge red that you know I told you about earlier. But I'm not covering the whole flower. What I'm doing also is just, I got a very little brush. I mean, just very little. And now I'm going to cement so you can see the detail of the work. Okay. Alright, so there's one of the flowers I did right here. Now you'll see the other ones, okay? And you'll see that I'm just tapping them. See, I think I am in frame. I am just tapping them because I don't want to obliterate all the color that it was underneath. Actually, like I said, I'm just trying to create a shadow because I'm not done with them. I'm still, you know, afterwards we're still going to add some other pigments and other stuff. But I just want to give this effect right here. And this is a brush that has been, it's pretty old. I've had it for a long time. But it's the fact that it's used and it's kind of flattened on the bottom, but little at the same time. It allows me to do that precise movement. Let me turn my canvas around. Don't get too dizzy there. And I'll finish these other flowers in here. Those are the ones I have left. And after that, I just got to make some more flowers and done. Alright, let's see. There. So they all have a little bit of a shadow in them, and that's the color they're going to stay, other than some of the metallics that I will utilize once this is all completely dry. So let me dry it really quickly. I'm going to zoom out because I'm going to start drying this, and we're going to start talking about layout now. also with when I was finishing with the flowers with the original kind of a mauve color that I created mixing those paints, whatever I had on the brush, I went over on this fleur-de-lis design at the end here, and if you notice, it just got a shadow to it. It's not, you can still see the gold, you know, which is the base color of it, but then you see this little slight shadow that there, you can see it right there, and that's what I wanted to accomplish with that. So that's what I did so far. I am going to, we're going to be talking about this, how we're going to lay down this tile. So, and they're going to be glued obviously to this. Oh, I got to show you this, let me put this aside because I don't think you've probably seen the pictures on my site, but you didn't see all the gears that I've created for this project. They may not, more likely they're not all going to be used, but let me see if I can zoom in so you can see the details on this. They are really stunning. I saved my stamp or stamps that I use so you can appreciate where they come from. Look at this. I think, I mean, you're able even to read this. Oops, let me go back a little. Isn't that nice? Look at the details on it. Look at that. And after I finish, and I use different embossing powders, and then as I'm burning them or melting them, I mix it with other colors. That's just the way I like it, you know. This one looks like a really rustic old piece of metal, you know. It turned out really nice. This is the only one that I did not do in letters. So I used, I think it was this pattern right here. That's what I use on it. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. And I'm not as thrilled about it, but you know, it's alright. And this little ones, I think they turn out amazing. Look at this. I think those are really cute. So the pattern imprints are just wonderful. And this is the stamp that I was talking to you about that I bought from eBay. Oh, I'm holding it upside down. And it has so many details, and it's not a big stamp at all. It's a small stamp, but the details on it and the imprint in it, they're pretty deep. So they give a pretty good imprint. You know, when I'm using them with a UT or even embossing powders. I mean, as we can tell for this, I really like the details on them. So it changes the whole, you know, prospect of it, and I appreciate them. So those are the stamps that I use. This is another stamp that I just gotten on eBay too. I wanted on one of the bids. So anyhow, those are the ones that I've used on all this. So now let's talk about design. I still have no clue. Honestly, I don't. The only one that I know for sure, I don't want to admit this one. I really like it, but I think the more I put it there, the less I like it in here. So I'm still playing, but I wanted this a big one, you know. This one is not going to go there. It was part of our tutorials, and I don't care for that one here. I don't know. I'm thinking of this one too. So, oh, I better zoom out so you guys can see what I'm doing, huh? I really need to pay attention to my frame because I get so spacey. Excuse me. So I kind of like that one there, but I'm still not completely, you know, sold on the idea. And then I have this too, which are those big wheel vintage bicycles, and I think I'm going to go for this one. I really like the set on this one. They're both beautiful. They just have a different stamps on the bottom, and I like this one. So this is what I was thinking of doing right here with this one, and I wanted to put some gears underneath to kind of marry them. And you tell me how horrendous or funky this looks. And this is what I was thinking and doing. Let me put some more. So at this point, you know, it's guesswork right now, basically. Oh, you know what? One of these ones right here. And then I have this baby bicycle here. So I thought that would go really cute there. So I'm still, you know, I'm still in the designing mode. Haven't completely gone around to it. And then we have all these baby tiles everywhere. So I was thinking, kind of in the edges, I wanted to do some of those. And I definitely wanted to work around this area. Let's see if I can go in a little bit more. I'm trying to zoom out a little bit more. The canvas is so big that it's hard to keep in frame. There. So, you know, something like this. Leave me a comment. I'm gonna be putting this video up pretty soon, so you guys can kind of give me an idea of what you guys like, and see where I'm going to be putting things. You know, so. And I know it may look overwhelming, and it's probably going to be. I don't really care. I kind of like it, you know, so. So I don't know. We're still in the designing stages, but we have all these nice gears to be, you know, working with, and I definitely want to take advantage of them. And the flowers that we have here, you know, they're not making the whole thing, so we don't mind if we cover part of them. I really don't. It's just a motif, and if I like it, it'll stay, and if I don't, well, it has to move. How about this one here? So, you know, and then we have to add them with or glue them with our texture, with some glue, some sort of glue. But I was thinking of using some texture paste, and obviously going over again with the painting, and I wanna encrust them into the how do you say, you know, into the canvas. I don't want to use hot glue or anything like that. I want them to be part of it. So that's basically where we are at. And okay, so I am going to keep making flowers, and because I need several ones, and we're going to distribute them. You know, these ones that we made yesterday, but I definitely have to make some more now. And I really didn't get around to it last night. Are you guys getting tired of seeing Miss Gladys upside down? I am. I'm getting tired of seeing me on video upside down. So I'll give you a little quick peek at this. You know, this is still in the deciding phase, so don't get scared. And I am going to use this big pin, you know, around her head once we know about the design. So let me play on this one a little bit more with my flowers, and I shall be back in a little bit. Bye.